Well, hi there, Interbet fans, and welcome to the Vaal Classic preview. And this is Tuesday, the 18th of February. It's an 8-race program, and we kick off with the first race. It's a maiden plate, 1450 meters. And I like number 12, Express from Theus. Looks like the right one. Sean Stuart Pedigree, Marco van Rensburg. I really like the look of this horse. Ideal Wolves had a couple of good runs and drawn a bit wide. That's not going to help it. Untamed Tiger and the Big Danger is Minister Without, number 1 on the card. Have a very close look at this. Yanni Kreiling gets a chance for the Cornet Speed Stable, and they're in very, very good form at the moment. Race 2, maiden plate, 1450 meters. My top choice, Lightning Rock. Big price, certainly worth having an each-way bet on. Randall Simons gets the ride now for the Verdney Stable, well drawn at 2, and I like this horse's form, and I think that he's coming along the right way. The Big Danger, obviously, is the favourite Walla from the Michael Cox Stable with Callum Murray aboard it, and that looks like a 2-horse race. What else? Number 8, Cast the Dice, Blinker Strike. Have a close look at that. And then Saint Marcella from the Paul Peter Stable, always worth having a look at them. Race 3, there's an apprentice plate, 1200 meters, and I make it an absolute 3-cornered contest. Top 3, 1, 2, 3. Touch of Fate, Jeffrey Seister for Clinton Binder. We're all chommies with the 4-kilogram claimer for Paul Peter. And Sean Terry's horse drawn wide, and that's what's against it. Otherwise, I would make it a banker. Race 4. This is a 2-4 fillies and mares handicap. Now, these are notoriously difficult, but the favourite Emerald Bay looks to be the right one. She meets him on better terms and ran second last time. Gavin Larena jumps aboard her. Big plus. He knows this filly, and he should be able to get her home. Miss Tycoon's had 3 very good runs. Pink, look for big improvement from the Lucky Ulavis runner. And El Mondo might be the big improver worth putting into all your bets. Alicante from the Mike the Cox Stable is certainly worth having a close look at. Race 5, merit rated 76, 2,400 meters is the open merit rating. Your top weight is out of our league. And get Samanga Kamalo, who won on this horse last time. He's won 2 out of his last 3 starts, both over 2,400 meters. So he's pretty useful, this son of Elusive Fort. He should go in. But the Big Danger's number 3, African Adventure. I think this horse is packed with class. I went for him last time. No show at all. Didn't seem to get into the race. Gets Luke Ferraris back on him. And I think he's a huge runner. What are the rest? Highlander, definite chance. And Village Deep, always there or thereabouts. Race 6, 2,000 meters. There's the fillies and mares, 84. And, well, I imported To Be Fair, and I think she's a very good filly. And if she doesn't need the run, she's going to be hard to beat. What are the rest of them? Littlewood, I liked it a lot last time. She was very flat. She just ran 1 pace. I expect big, big improvement from her. And Rabia the Rebel is always there or thereabouts. She's as consistent as they come. She goes into the play. Ballet Shoes shouldn't be able to beat To Be Fair on some of the earlier form lines. Race 7, there's the Gully Mile, 1,600 meters. Well, Marshall, we fancied him last time. He was any price, second run after arrest. He was the best horse in the race, and he looked like the right horse. And this is second run after arrest, which I think is a problem. Anyway, it will be interesting to see how he goes. Mike the Cock with Randall Simons, I don't think he can possibly beat number 9, Viper Jet. I like that at the weights, 8 kilos. Seems too much for Marshall to give Viper Jet. Indigo, big runner, got to give 7.5 kilos, definitely worth including. 7 Patriots, that might improve a lot, gets Warren Kennedy aboard it. Race 8, 1,600 meters, apprentice handicap, and this is an absolute minefield. You can put the whole field in. If you want my 3 that I would put in, I'd put in number 1, Ideal Day, with McSorley on it, claim 4. Got to have a chance. Podcast, really good run last time out. Julius Mafia, I don't think he's much of a rider, but he gets a chance here. Oyster King might be the big result horse. Throw him into all your play. From me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team, hope you have a great day's racing at Vaal.